What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the second segment of our top 100 fantasy players for the 2021 NHL season. This video is going to consist of players ranked 80 to 61, and the rest of the rankings will be broken down in future videos. Before we start this video, let's hop over to our player of the day. In this new segment, I will give you a random stat that's associated with the player, and in the comments, it is your job to figure out who that player is. The random stat today is: last season, this player led the league in scoring chances for with 310, 25 more than the player behind him. Who is this player? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Just a reminder to our viewers, in this video, I am using default Yahoo Points League for the scoring and the projections. The scoring is as followed. Goals are worth 6, assists are worth 4, each shot is worth 0.9, each block is worth 1, and each special team point is worth 2. For goaltenders, wins are worth 5, each goal against is worth -3, saves are 0.6, and shutouts are worth 5. Without further ado, here is our top 100 players for this fantasy season. Continuing from our previous video, number 80 on our top 100 list for this season is Timo Meier of the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks are going to struggle this year, but Meier should still see top-line minutes and top-line power play minutes. He's currently projected to play alongside Logan Couture and Evander Kane. This is the only strong line for San Jose, and they'll need to rely on them to win games. Our projection for Meier this season is 20 goals, 23 assists, 170 shots, 30 blocks, and 7 special team points. Coming in at number 79 is St. Louis Blues goaltender Jordan Binnington. I'm not on board with the Binnington hype train since that crazy run in 2018, but I do see upside here with a division realignment. St. Louis should have an easy time in the West, and with Jake Allen getting traded, Binnington should be in line to start majority of the games for the Blues this season. Our forecast for Binnington this season is 24 wins, a .918 save percentage, and a .245 goals against average. Number 78 on our list is Jonathan Marchessault of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Marchessault has been extremely consistent since joining the Golden Knights, and he's seen a high shot volume almost every season in the NHL. The acquisition of Alex Pietrangelo makes Vegas even better, and this only helps Marchessault's outlook for this season. He will continue to play on the top line and the top power play unit this season as well. Our projection for Marchessault is 18 goals, 22 assists, 194 shots, 13 blocks, and 11 special team points. Anthony Mantha is the next player on our list, coming in at rank 77. Mantha has dealt with injury problems for the majority of his career, making him a risky pick this season. But with the shortened season, the reward outweighs the risk when it comes to Mantha. He plays both on the top line and the top power play unit, and should see plenty of opportunity in Detroit to produce this season. This year may be the long-awaited breakout season for Mantha. Our projections for him this season is 21 goals, 23 assists, 173 shots, 25 blocks, and 12 special team points. Coming in at number 76, we have Teuvo Teravainen of the Carolina Hurricanes. Teravainen has been great in Carolina since being traded from Chicago 4 years ago. He now plays on the top line with Aho and Svechnikov, and together they had a very strong season last year. On top of playing on the first line, Teravainen also plays on the top power play unit for Carolina, where he's put up considerable amount of power play points the last few seasons. Our projections for Teravainen this season is 13 goals, 38 assists, 130 shots, 20 blocks, and 17 special team points. Player number 75 on our list is Logan Couture of the San Jose Sharks. I know I mentioned I'm not too keen on San Jose players this year, but goals have to come from somewhere. Couture struggled last season, but we're confident he can bounce back to his elite form for the Sharks this season. Our projection for Couture this year is 18 goals, 28 assists, 140 shots, 41 blocks, and 12 power play points. Coming in at number 74, we have Mike Hoffman. Now there is some uncertainty with Hoffman this season, and we would have him ranked a bit higher, but as of now, he just recently signed a PTO with the St. Louis Blues. Our current projection for Hoffman this season is 24 goals, 23 assists, 173 shots, 18 blocks, and 20 special team points. This projection is completely subjective on the fact that he plays top line minutes and he plays on the top power play. If none of that is apparent, Hoffman would be ranked outside of the top 100. Number 73 on our list is Calgary Flames elite centerman Sean Monahan. Calgary's top line struggled at times last season, and this reflected in Monahan's stats last year. Putting last season behind, Monahan has been one of the more consistent players in the league, and going into this season, he should still see time on the top line and the top power play unit. Our projection for Monahan this season is 21 goals, 28 assists, 143 shots, 17 blocks, and 15 special team points. The next player on our list, coming in at number 72, is Philipp Grubauer of the Colorado Avalanche. Grubauer is poised to have a big season with the Avalanche this year. The West is going to be extremely weak, and it seems like the Avalanche are the top team in that division. If you've watched my must-own goalie videos, I outlined the importance of Grubauer to Colorado and how they fell apart in playoffs after his injury. We project Grubauer to win 24 games this season and put up a .918 save percentage and a .240 goals against average. Coming in at number 71 on our list, we have Brock Boeser of the Vancouver Canucks. Boeser was disappointing last year for fantasy owners, but we think that Boeser is ready for a bounce-back season, coming back better than ever. He bounced around lines last season, seeing time on the first, second, and the third line. If Boeser can maintain his role as a top 6 forward and play on the top power play unit, we can see Boeser going back to his elite form. Our projection for Boeser this season is 19 goals, 26 assists, 168 shots, 16 blocks, and 13 special team points. The next player on our list at number 70 is Torey Krug on his new team, the St. Louis Blues. Krug was great in Boston, where he held the role as the power play quarterback on Boston's dangerous top power play. He should continue to see top power play minutes with St. Louis, and their power play is as good as anyone's. Last season, St. Louis scored the 5th most power play goals, and with the addition of Krug, this should only improve. Our outlook for Krug this season is 7 goals, 39 assists, 130 shots, 48 blocks, and 23 special team points. Coming in at number 69, we have Shea Weber. Although Weber does have a history of injuries, it's hard to ignore his goal upside. One of the best shots in hockey, Weber will see time on the top pairing and the top power play unit for Montreal this season. He provides us with solid shot and block upside as well this season. Our projection for Weber is 13 goals, 18 assists, 160 shots, 102 blocks, and 7 special team points. Number 68 on our list is Bo Horvat of the Vancouver Canucks. Horvat showed signs of greatness in playoffs last season, where he scored 10 goals in Vancouver's playoff run. Horvat has tons of upside on a strong Vancouver team and is currently projected to play with Tanner Pearson and Brock Boeser. He should continue to play on the top power play unit for Vancouver, where they ranked 3rd for goals last season. Our projection for Horvat this year is 18 goals, 24 assists, 150 shots, 48 blocks, and 12 special team points. The first Maple Leaf on our list comes in at number 67, and that player is William Nylander. Nylander struggled 2 seasons ago, where he was going through his contract dispute, but bounced back last season to his elite form. Nylander is currently slotted to play on the second line with superstar center John Tavares, as well as the top power play unit in Toronto. Our projection for Nylander this season is 21 goals, 27 assists, 160 shots, 13 blocks, and 11 power play points. Tristan Jarry of the Pittsburgh Penguins comes in at number 66 on our list. The Penguins moved goalie Matt Murray in the offseason to the Senators, opening the door for Jarry to be the Penguins' number 1 starter this season. Pittsburgh is one of the best teams in hockey, and this should give Jarry the opportunity to have a breakout season. We project Jarry to win 24 games this season, posting a .923 save percentage and a .240 goals against average. The next player on our list, coming in at number 65, is Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly provides fantasy owners with a solid offensive upside and lots of opportunity on the power play. He's slotted in on the second line for the Blues this season and the top power play unit. We also expect O'Reilly to play around 21 minutes a game this season, helping to further solidify his points floor. Our projection for O'Reilly this season is 14 goals, 36 assists, 130 shots, 28 blocks, and 15 special team points. Number 64 on our list is Elias Lindholm of the Calgary Flames. Similar to Monahan, Lindholm had a down year last year after breaking out the season prior. Putting last year aside, Lindholm should continue to play around 20 minutes per game on the top line and the top power play unit. We project Lindholm to put up 21 goals, 28 assists, 130 shots, 30 blocks, and 17 special team points. The last goalie in this portion of the top 100 comes in at number 63, and this goalie is Carey Price. Price struggled a bit last season, but looked unstoppable for the Canadiens in playoffs. Montreal has made some interesting moves this offseason, and we think those moves will only make the Canadiens more dangerous. With Jake Allen joining the Habs, Price should now get some much needed rest, which should keep him healthy and at his best. This season, we project Price to win 22 games and put up a .919 save percentage and a .240 goals against average. Continuing on the Habs theme, coming in at number 62, we have Brendan Gallagher. Gallagher has been extremely consistent for the Habs and provides fantasy owners with high goal and shot upside this season. There are very few players on this list that take as many shots as Gallagher, and this only benefits fantasy owners because that makes his floor very high. Our projection for Gallagher this season is 22 goals, 16 assists, 210 shots, 24 blocks, and 6 special team points. The last player in this segment for our top 100 list is Brady Tuch at number 61. We are projecting Brady to break out this season. His advanced stats are off the charts, and the Senators have made some moves to become contenders in the scary Canadian division this season. Similar to Gallagher, Brady also has a high floor because of his insane shot numbers. This season, we project Brady to score 20 goals, 21 assists, 203 shots, 30 blocks, and 9 special team points. That'll do it for the second segment of our top 100 list. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.